Alright, people, so I'm here with RANTAMANIA. I believe it is episode 23. So, in this video, um, I have the topics here: 5 ways WWE could use Rusev, 5 people who need to turn heel and face, my thoughts on cricket, and also my thoughts on this. There was this video of this kid who went into a rage after WrestleMania 31. So let's get to the 5 ways WWE could use Rusev. Some guy wanted me to do a video on this. I believe he requested it to me quite a while ago. It was requested by @AaronPeras on Twitter. He said, how could they use him since he lost? I believe he was referring to his loss at Mania. He did lose at Extreme Rules, so this is kind of applicable here. Number one, you could just fire him because he fucking sucks. I mean, Rusev has little to no talent. Number two, you could do something with Hogan. I mean, Hogan's kind of, the real American, so you could do something there. 3, send him back to wrestling school. Or you could, and put him on lesser shows like Main Event and Superstars, because it's clear he doesn't really know how to wrestle. He does, a few fucking moves, but, I mean, that's really it. I mean, what does he fucking do? The accolade, the super kick, and, that's about it. I mean, he fucking, maybe a few other moves or whatever, but, I mean, that's pretty much all the moves I remember that he does. Accolade and super kick. I mean, that's it. But yeah, I mean, he clearly needs to become a better wrestler. Number 4, you could do vignettes with him, like, in certain locations in Russia and in the U.S. Like, he could do promos, like, in certain areas that are considered to be, like, kind of patriotic, I guess, in America. Or, he could go in Russia and do promos there, like in the Kremlin or in, Russia's, landmarks, I guess. Just an idea, maybe it would be, or, he could do a promo. I believe he's done this, but he could do promos like by the White House or whatever. And number 5, I mean, they've kind of done this before, but he can attack random Americans. Like, he attacked that one soldier. But I'm talking about, like, he could just attack, I don't know, just random people. Like, oh, there's a fan in the crowd wearing an American t-shirt, and he just attacks him or some shit like that. Just an idea. There's my 5 ideas right there. The next topic here, what do we got on the list? My thoughts on, I believe it, 5 people who need to turn heel and face. This was requested by Brett Bullet 101 on YouTube. So let's get to the 5 people who should turn heel first. Number 1, Ziggler. I mean, Ziggler's kind of, like, been a babyface for a while now, and he hasn't really been too entertaining as a babyface. So I think it would benefit him if he, in some way, shape, or form turned heel. 2 is Bryan, and he definitely seemed, I think, better as a heel. I don't know, but I mean, just seems like he would be better as a heel, kind of, Number 2, Bryan. Bryan, I think he's been a fucking babyface now, doing the yes thing for a while, and it was better when he first started it. It's kind of, I wouldn't say getting old, but I mean, it's getting repetitive. Him just coming out there doing the yes chant. I think that if he turned heel, I mean, he probably doesn't have much time left in his career. And he's never really had, I mean, he was a heel there as world champion, heavyweight champion, but I think if he turned heel and had a heel run, I think he could, be a good heel, especially because he's been such a hot babyface. If he just turned heel, I think it would be pretty cool. Number 3, of course, John Cena. Cena fucking, as we all know, needs to turn heel. He's been a boring-ass babyface for so fucking long now. And it would be so cool to see him turn heel and betray all those loyal fans, just dressed in all those ugly colors, just to see, and all those mark adults, too, all those people who are marks and out there, 20, 30, and there's 20 and 30s out there, the people like Sean's View Entertainment, see his face and all those people. I remember watching Over the Limit 2012, and there was an adult in the crowd with his few kids, all just dressed out in all green, and he's a total mark and shit. I mean, it's kind of sad to see people like that. Then again, look at me. I fucking watch wrestling like fucking hours a week and spend hours a week on it, and it fucking sucks. So I guess I'm a loser too. But anyway, just to see that look on Cena, on the fans of Cena, old and young, when he turns heel, I mean, that would be priceless. I already like seeing it when they fucking, like when Cena got beat by Lesnar, when he gets beat, the fans are like, ah! They're like, oh my god, Cena got beat. So, it would be cool to see Cena as a heel. And he does have talent, too. He can put on a good match, and he can, at times when he is serious, cut a good promo. Number 4, Michael Cole. Michael Cole was very funny. If you watch some of his clips of him being a heel, he's actually funny. As a babyface, he's just there. He's just boring, and he fucking isn't good at all. He should turn heel, and that would be fucking cool to see him as a heel. Because he's much more entertaining as one. Number 5, Reigns. Now, I think Reigns sucks, but if he's going to be around, I think they should turn him heel. You could have him say, oh, I was so close to being, champion, but you fans, weren't egging, you weren't cheering me, and because of you, I didn't win. Do some shit like that. Because as a face, nobody likes him. He sucks. Just turn him heel. Do something new with him to try to make him at least somewhat entertaining. Now the 5 people that need to turn face. Number 1, Cesaro. I mean, Cesaro's been a heel ever since he debuted. It's time to turn him face. It's time to try something new. The crowd clearly likes him with the Cesaro swing and shit. So I think it would be a benefit to turn him heel and kind of make him turn him face and make him like a badass, baby face. Number 2, Lesnar. Now I don't think that they should turn Lesnar like face right now. But in the future, I think it would be, cool to see like a badass Lesnar baby face, because people clearly like him. He got a big pop there on the Raw after WrestleMania. He got cheered more at WrestleMania more than Reigns did. So I think, eventually, I mean, he's been a fucking heel now for 3 years. So I think you need to fucking turn him babyface eventually. Number 3, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's another guy that, again, he's been heel for, 2 years now about. And it's kind of it's getting old, with the same fucking promo, it seems like, every week. You should turn him face and just try something new. 4 is Kane. I think, again, if Kane's going to be around, you might as well have him, kind of turn into the monster again, and, he could fucking go against the Authority as the big red machine as like a baby face or something like that. Number 5, this one probably not right now again like Lesnar, but I think Rollins eventually should turn face in the future, because again, you can't keep him heel forever, and I think he would, he's a good wrestler, so I mean, I think down the road, maybe he could break off from the Authority as well. You could have him be a babyface. Alright, the next topic here. This guy on Twitter, I love Prabha R, asked me to do my thoughts on cricket, and if it would, I say like, oh, if you request a video, I'll do it, so I don't have many requirements for, video topics to be accepted here. So he said my thoughts on cricket, would it catch on if it would catch on in the U.S. I think cricket is a game where you fucking, hit the ball through the little, square thingy or whatever. I've never played cricket in my life. I mean, it seems like putting in golf. I don't know, but I don't get the fucking point. How is this different from? It's not really any different from golf at all, from what I've seen of it. Now I don't know the exact rules of it, so it's not one of my top priorities to play a game of cricket. Would it catch on in the U.S.? Hell no. I mean, baseball, basketball, hockey are just too big for cricket, at least right now, to, catch on in the U.S. 100 years down the road, I don't fucking know what the culture is going to be like. But, I mean, football, baseball, basketball, hockey are just too big for you know, a sport like fucking cricket to catch on. And the last topic here, at Bears991 on Twitter asked me to do my thoughts on this fat kid raging after WrestleMania 31 in this YouTube video. Now, this kid was apparently upset that Rollins won, so he pretty much went crazy and smashed the TV and broke it. Now, is this real or is this fake? I don't fucking know. Kind of, seemed like, it's not really believable that a guy would just go off this much after, a fake fucking product, and a result on a fake show. So I question its validity. But if it's fake, they're fucking stupid for doing something like this and, deceiving people. And if it's real, then I feel very bad for this person that is, who really probably needs help. Maybe he should take some anger management there with Daniel Bryan and Kane. I mean, it's just fucking, people should not. I saw the videos of the fat ass going crazy after Reigns won the Rumble. Not Reigns. After Batista won the Rumble, and I believe he went crazy after Cena won it too. Again, that kind of looked fake to me too. So if this is real though, I mean, these people are losers for the most part. I mean, if you're gonna fucking break TVs and just get upset and like pretty much start crying and breaking shit over wrestling, I mean, you need to get a life and realize the more important things in life are actually like real events, current events going on in your life. Who holds political offices. Those are way more important than a fake wrestling show. Not, I shouldn't call it fake, but I mean a scripted, wrestling show. Because you don't really call, when people, I don't want to stand this forever, but when people call wrestling fake, I'm like, do you call, your TV show that you watch fake? Would you call The Walking Dead fake? Would you call Rick Grimes fake? Or not Rick Grimes, but whatever the fuck that actor is. Would you call him fake? No, you wouldn't. It's an art, all right? But anyway, back to the fucking topic here. But anyway, I mean, there you fucking go, people. I don't want to fucking, I even forgot what I was fucking talking about there. That's really fucking, I must have to get some sleep if I fucking did that. What the fuck was I even talking about? Oh, the fact, that's fucking ridiculous there on my part. I fucking went off for 30 seconds on a different topic, then forgot what I was talking. But anyway, back to the fucking fat kid raging about WrestleMania 31. If you really are acting this way in real life and are having these reactions to, a wrestling show, then you need to get some fucking help. Seriously. Some counseling, maybe some anger management, or I mean, but then again, it's kind of understandable that you would, have these reactions because a product is just so goddamn shitty. So, I mean, but in all seriousness, I mean, if WWE gets you worked up that much, you should probably stop watching and also get some help. But there you go, people. There's my episode there of RANTAMANIA. I believe this is episode 23. So there you go, people.